Hey guys, it's Jackie. I thought I would do a recap of my 2016. Sorry for the lighting and everything. I'm in a hotel room in New York and it's 3:30 and the sun's probably going to set soon and there's barely any lights in here, like that's the only light. So you're going to get some daylight, which is not that much, so sorry. I thought I'd review my 2016 of... great, ambulance. It was a good year, some of it was crap, so let's get into it. I don't remember much of the start of the year, to be honest, but I know I went to Troye Sivan in mid-January, I think it was, and that was a really good concert. I haven't been to many concerts this year, and I usually like to go, but not a lot of my favourite people went on tour or anything this year. It was a really great concert. He, did Blue Neighbourhood and everything, and it's a great album, so go check that out. Next I met Ben Stiller on Australia Day for Zoolander 2 and it was so amazing. He's like one of my favourite people ever and he was so sweet, and he did a birthday video for my sister. And sorry, there's a lot of cops. It's New Year's Eve here. There's a lot of New Year's stuff going on in New York and I've seen like 200 cops and 10 block walk, so yeah. So I met Ben Stiller and then he was so amazing, and we waited all day and the movie was funny. Not obviously like the first one's way better, but yeah. I also met I've been to a few premieres this year but not that many, just because I only like to go to people that I like. So I met Melissa McCarthy and her husband Ben for The Boss, and it's such a funny movie, and Melissa was so sweet and she was like so talkative and wanted to keep chatting to us and saying we're so sweet and everything. March, I got to see Hailey Steinfeld. She came to Sydney for like music promo, I guess, and yeah, she did a secret show with Hit 30. It's not a thing anymore, but Angus and Emma used to host it, and I got picked, lucky enough, and I was so happy for that because I've loved Hailey since she was like freaking nominated for all that True Grit stuff, and she's so sweet. And we were like in an audience and we were sitting down and she was singing Flashlight from Pitch Perfect, and then like a random choir just came out of nowhere, so she was like full on shocked and everything. She's like, did you guys know this was happening? And she's like, I need group hugs, so she like hugged everyone in groups and she was the sweetest. I didn't get a photo with her like solo, but I don't care, like I got to see her sing and everything, so I'm really happy about that. I didn't go to many YouTube shows this year because I don't think there was that many. I went to Amplify. It wasn't as good as YouTube Fan Fest, but it was like still a YouTube thing and everything, and I met a few of my favourite YouTubers, and yeah, it was awesome. I met Tyler Oakley again, and Ava, My Life is Ava is one of my favourite ones, and she's like very inspiring, so yeah. Stephen Amell and Will Arnett came for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and for those who don't know, I'm a very big Arrow fan. I've only become an Arrow fan the past year and a half, 2 years, but it's like so good, and I'm really happy that I got to meet Stephen and Will. I already met Will for the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like 2-3 years ago because I love Arrested Development, and I got to meet him again, so I was really happy about that. August, DNCE came with Selena Gomez, and for those that don't know, I'm a very big fan of anyone related with the name Jonas, so I'm very much in love with DNCE, and I got to see them twice and meet them twice and meet and greet, and they were so amazed and so cool, and I have vlogs and everything, so I'll put those links down below hopefully. And it was just so great. Like, I know they were only opening for Selena, and I'm not the biggest Selena fan for music, like I respect her and everything, but to be honest, I mainly did go there for DNCE, and they put on a great show. They put out a great album like a month ago, so go check that out. They've got some great songs, and truthfully it's probably my favourite. So yeah. Was it December or November? I think it was the start of December. I met my first celebrity crush, Justin Timberlake. He came in for Trolls. It wasn't on the best, thing, because like it was all rushed, and yeah, like it was a huge premiere and everything, but I got to meet him. It's not the best photo, but I don't care. It's like I got to meet him and tell him how much I love him. So talk about albums that came out this year. My favourites that I've listened to are probably Nick Jonas's, obviously. Last year was Complicated. They came out early in the year. DNC brought out theirs like a month or so ago, and that's a really great like dance album, and you can just like jam and whatnot. And JoJo, she made music when I was little, like we're like pretty much the same age, but she couldn't bring out music for ages because she had a law battle with her freaking record companies. So she's like finally brought out music, and it's really good, and I recommend the song Music and the song Fab. They're my two favorites off the album. Who else brought it? One of my favorite YouTubers, Todrick Hall, who I saw on Broadway a few nights ago in Kinky Boots here. He brought out a visual album on his YouTube channel called Straight Out of Oz, and it's about his life but also doing stuff with Wizard of Oz interpretation, and it was amazing. And it's got a few celebrity cameos like Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Jordan Sparks and Water Guns and blah blah blah. I don't know if it's blah or blah blah blah, but they're my two favourite songs, and so great, so great. So I think they're my favourite from this year, from what I can remember. Yeah, Carmen also brought out their album, which is really great. It's about pretty much like the zodiac signs, like they've done it like that, so it's really great. I'm in New York at the moment, and it's New Year's Eve, so hopefully I get this up before New Year's Day. But yeah, it's New Year's Day in Australia and like Asia and stuff, so Happy New Year, guys. I've been here since the 23rd, and yeah, it's been really great. I've got a cold at the moment, which is not the best, but you know, I'm fighting through it, and I bought a lot of NBC stuff today. So what I've seen, I've done all the touristy stuff and all that, and I came to New York a few years ago, and I was only here for 3 days, but I've been going to like do other stuff and everything. So I've mainly gone to Broadway shows because I'm a very big Broadway fan. Like, I'm not full on like knows everything about Broadway, but I love it, and it's very entertaining to me. I got to see yesterday's the School of Rock with my parents and my sister. Good musical. Those kids are really talented. They play the instruments and everything. It's not my favourite musical, but it's really good in that, and it's obviously, you know, from School of Rock, the Jack Black movie. Book of Mormon, I've been listening to that all morning. I've got the soundtrack from forever ago, and I haven't been able to see it until like last week or something, because Australia's only getting it next year, and I couldn't see it a couple of years ago because it was that popular. But oh, so funny, those South Park guys that created it and whatnot, so funny. And I also saw Kinky Boots, which was starring Todrick, and that was amazing, and so cool and colourful and whatnot, and my favourite one that I've seen is probably my favourite musical now ever. It's called Dear Evan Hansen. If you're in New York, please, for the love of God, go see it if you can get tickets, because I won't be surprised if you can't get tickets anytime soon. It's a really great musical, very emotional, touches on like suicide, depression, like anxiety, and it's just this guy, Ben Platt, who's from Pitch Perfect, and he was also in Book of Mormon for some of it in Broadway and Chicago. He kind of makes up this fake life, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say because I'm probably gonna spoil stuff. But yeah, it's a really great musical, and I can't wait for the soundtrack. So what I'm going to talk about last is something that was probably the best thing that happened to me this year. It's probably the best thing because I had a really crappy like 2 months before. It was just Nick Jonas announced before his album came out that he wants to do an ambassador search, which is have a few fans who are on the ground for his eyes and ears, and like want to connect with fans and everything, and just want to make everything better and more awesome for the fan base. And I was like, you know what, I'll enter. You had to do a 30-second video and hashtag I won for Australia. And to be honest, it was really surprising getting told that, and it's still really surprising now. That's just made my year so amazing. Like Nick and his brothers have always made my years great, their music and everything, but just doing this, and he flew with me and the others to Dallas, and I've become friends with every single one of those people, and it's just great because it's always good to have new people in your life, and especially people who like the same stuff as you. And they've been so amazing, and we talk pretty much every day, and they're great friends, and I'm so happy that I got to meet them and get to talk to them every day about new awesome things. We just announced the Nick Jonas fan name, which is Iconics. So if you want to if you're a Nick fan and you want to get involved, hashtag Iconics. Have a photo of I'm an iconic, and I'm from wherever you're from. I'm from Australia, and it's just, we got flown to Dallas, and I finally got to see Nick in concert. And for those that don't know, the Jonas Brothers never toured Australia, and he has come to Australia twice, one on a holiday and one for Mardi Gras and a little bit of promo, I guess you could call it, but it wasn't an actual concert, it was like a 7-minute performance. So I finally got to see Nick in concert, and Demi was obviously there as well. And it was just amazing being like, oh yeah, I'm going to Dallas to talk to Nick Jonas and some other people I've been talking to for the last couple of weeks, and it's gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna make new friends and talk to them in real life. And it was great, and I'm wearing my ambassador shirt right now. It's like the only like long shirt I own, so yeah. But that like made me so happy, because you know, July wasn't the best month for me, and like getting told, oh yeah, you're gonna be an ambassador and you get to do all these awesome cool things and connect fans and everything, it made me feel great. And to be honest, I didn't think I would have won it. I didn't care if I didn't win it. Like if I didn't win, I would have been like, awesome, I'm following a new account, meet some new people. But I just thought I'd say what my year was like, and probably not like, you know, everyone's got other cool things happening, but I thought I'd just do mine. And just so you know, I am doing vlogs and that, I just haven't edited or uploaded it, and I'm just going to put all my New York stuff together probably. So I hope you guys have a great day. Happy New Year to everyone in Australia and Asia at the moment. I think this is hopefully going up before New Year in America, so whenever you watch this, Happy New Year, and I hope 2017 is great. And I hope it's more awesome. Like this year was awesome, but some of it was just crap. So especially these past couple of days with everyone dying. So have a good one, guys, and hopefully see you soon. Bye.